Okay, so I've got Tita here joining us today. Tita has a business called TUV Consulting, and the three core purposes of or functions of your business is mentoring for startups, consulting new businesses within the yachting industry, and then your interview recording system. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
For the asking to the interview. Yes, that's correct. And they are two different business streams I have for my company. So I have the online video interviewing I've been doing for the last 4 years, and it's a software I sell to recruitment companies and big yachts. So it's not us doing the interviews; it's the recruitment companies doing the interviews, and they just buy the platform from us. And more at the moment, we are doing the consultancy business. So as you mentioned, so it's about startup mentoring program for small new businesses in yachting. Very passionate about that, and happy to help. And then as a bigger stream for my company is then consulting existing big companies in yachting industry, mostly with the recruitment departments and that. But yes, so there's two parts to my business.
Okay, great. So the reason why we're doing this vlog for the month of November is because I recently attended an event at the Monaco Yacht Show, and there were mentors there to support crew that are thinking about leaving the industry and starting up their own businesses. And this is something that I'm passionate about because I'm an ex-crew member like yourself, and starting a business isn't easy. There's a lot of factors that need to come into play, and you need to prepare yourself before you actually launch a business, whether that's further study or doing your research, investigating, doing a prototype, but there is work required. And I think we're not perfect. We as business owners still fail to this day, but without failure, you're not going to learn and you're not going to succeed. So we wanted to share with you today, that those who are listening, I guess, the exciting parts of starting a business, but also looking at the reality. So just, to give crew a bit of context, you started in the industry in the year 2000 and cruised around the British Virgin Isles, and that's where you met your husband, who is a captain on 100-meter plus yachts. And then you went land-based and was working in a chateau in Antibes. You fell pregnant, and then is that when you launched your company?
Exactly. That was the natural way out of yachting for me, and I think that's what happens to lots of women in the industry. After that, so I stayed at home with the baby for a year, and then I started actually onboard training, as we discussed earlier on. I did that for 2 years and traveled the world. Then, because of the circumstances of the family, so I came up with through a friend of mine about the online video interviewing, and he was working in the recruitment business, and I got this idea of starting the online video interviewing business for this yachting business industry, because it's very much a global business, and I think it would suit well there, and which it's been a great success these 3 years. And then through that, meeting a lot of people and also being involved in the yachting for the last nearly 15 years. So I got the idea of doing the mentoring for startups, and also I've been asked to do the consultancy for the bigger companies. And I think my goal is really to try to help the young businesses to avoid the potholes and have the right contacts and to be associated with right businesses. And I think those are the 3 most important points for my mentoring business.
Okay, that's great. So you said that something interesting that that you sent me in an email that I read was you're transitioning out of yachting. You felt that with your yachting experience, it left a big hole in your CV. Can you tell me more about that?
Exactly. I think that there's a lots of skills we of course learn in the yachting industry and in the yachts, but as the business of yachting is not recognized around the world, there's only 36,000 people working in the yachting. I think still of my friends and even family in Finland, they do not really understand what we do. And people say, oh, why do you work year round on a yacht if there is no owner? So they do not really have the concept. And this is exactly what happens with the other industries too. When you are quitting yachting and then you're trying to find another job. So it's like a hole in your CV. Even I had a master in business, so they were like, okay, so where have you spent the last 7 years? You've been cooking. What's that all about? And it's just very hard.
So how did you overcome that?
Exactly. So my business is still related with yachting. So so basically, I have used the contacts I had throughout my career. And I would also advise most of the crew to do the same until we have a complete exit program for the yachties, and we can advertise yachting as an industry, which is of course is becoming more and more through commercial legislation in yachting. So I think you really need to stick to the people you know and try to find your way with the right contacts in the industry.
So knowing what you know now, if you could go back in time when you were working on the yachts, would there be any programs or courses that you would have liked to have engaged in to help you better with your transitioning out of yachting and finding another role that's land-based?
I think mentoring like what yourself are doing at the moment would have been a great help. Also, even having a business background, but also legislation for the country where you're gonna stay. For example, my background comes from Finland. The legislation running a business is completely different in France than it's in Finland. And also to have that part of the mentoring business, to look into where you're going to stay, where you're going to set up yourself and all that. So that would have been a very helpful.
Okay, cool. So we've got about 2 minutes before the interview ends. Maybe just to close off, if you could share with us one of your business failures that you've learned so much from, and one of your tips that you would like to give crew who are looking to start up their own business. So I know you said networking is very important. Is there anything else? And if you could mention one of your failures, that would be great.
Do you want to start with the failure? How many do you want? Every successful business needs always a failure. Absolutely. And I think I fail every week with something. I'm still very successful and I love my work. I think the biggest failure is that I was very green. I didn't know how to evaluate the people. And in this industry, there is lots of scams and wrong people to be associated with. And I think that is the thing you should really, really be careful about. Then also, I think you need to be very passionate and not to give up. After your failures, just continue doing and believe in your own work.
Yeah.
And of course, as you yourself and me, so we can help a lot with cutting corners and make the transition from yachting to a business owner much faster and smoother, if I would say it that way.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's really my advice, that just be persistent and keep on going and it will come. The success will come.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. It was lovely to talk to you.